This is Kylo. Hi, Kylo. Oh, and I don't know if you can see the chaos back there. There's 2 cats somewhere around here. I'm dog sitting with my friend this week. I had things to say, and then I immediately forgot what they were because this guy's freaking cute. So yeah, hi, welcome to this week's reading vlog. I don't really know what my plan is reading-wise this week. I'm currently reading over ebook Weird Fishes by Mariz, I think is the name. That one, I actually started it months ago and then I forgot about it. I got sidetracked with other things, but now I'm jumping back into it and it's really good so far. It's an interesting read. I'm not really sure how to explain what it's about. It's this squid-like creature from like the depths of the ocean, sees I'm assuming is meant to be like a submarine kind of thing, and comes up to the surface to figure out what's going on and to try and do something about climate change in the oceans, and meets a sea lion type person, and the two of them pair up to do stuff. I don't know. It has to do with climate change and it's really interesting. It's very weird. The title is appropriate. It's very strange so far, but I'm very much enjoying it. I'm not that far in as I did have to restart it. It's been so long since I started it that I kind of forgot everything from the beginning of it. So restarting that one. I think I'm only on about page 30 right now. It is short though, it's about 130 pages, so I'm going to pluck along with that one whenever I have time for an ebook. Audiobook wise, I just finished reading How Long Till Black Future Month by Jemisin, and I had a great time with that one. That was a anthology by her. I've only read The Great Cities Duology by her, and there was a story in there that related to that one. And then I know one of the other stories related to the Dream Blood series that she has, and I'm pretty sure other ones relate to others of her works, but I'm not familiar enough with her other books to know which ones go with which. But this was a great collection. I had a really good time reading it. Her writing is stunning. I love how she was able to create these really interesting plots within a very short space. They were well thought out, they were interesting and compelling, and yeah, I had a great time with all of them. There were of course a few that like didn't hit as hard. I think one of them I skipped, not because it was bad, I was just like, it just for some reason was not making sense to me. I had restarted it I think 4 times and I just could not comprehend anything, so I just skipped that one. But the rest were fantastic. My favorite was obviously the one that was about the city we became, but the rest of them were also all really good. Had a great time with that one. And now I'm not really sure what I'm gonna read for the rest of the week. I didn't bring any books with me for some reason. I think I had enough stuff in my bag and I didn't want to add more to it. So plus my friend does have a bookshelf here, so maybe I'll raid her bookshelf and pick one of her books while I'm here. But I have to get ready for work, so I'll check back in later on. Good morning. It is way too early. I'm so tired. Oh my god. I've been having a great time pet sitting, but man, these guys wake up early. I'm not used to it. But today I have to be up early because I'm going to my very first osteopath appointment. I've been getting shockwave therapy on my ankles to try and deal with some issues that I have there. I have arthritis in my ankles, as well as my one foot has been broken for like over a decade. So the person who's been doing the shockwave told me to try an osteopath to see if they could fix it, because like shockwave will help with the arthritis, but it's still gonna be broken. So she told me to try osteopath just to see if they can do anything about it, see if they can help without me having to get surgery. So going there today, we're gonna see what they say. Apparently it's not gonna be fun. Even their site says, it's not the most comfortable thing ever. So it's gonna be probably pretty painful, but hopefully it'll help. But yeah, I gotta get everybody fed and medicated and all that stuff before I can head out. So I'm up very early on my day off to do all that. Yeah. Oh man, I'm tired. I miss my own bed so badly. Yeah, so reading wise, yesterday, or mostly yesterday, I ended up reading One Fell Sweep by Ilona Andrews. It's the third book in the Innkeeper Chronicles series. It was great. Like, that was a really, really good book. I've liked this whole series, but this was definitely the best book, like by far. It had me tearing up, it had me laughing, like the plot was really interesting. I was engaged the whole time. It was a really good book. I loved the plot of this one. I haven't put it through Cop-Pile yet, but it's probably gonna get like at least a 4.5 star, maybe a 5 star, honestly. This was a really good installment in this series. And then I have also started Days of Blood and Starlight by Lady Taylor, the sequel to Daughter of Smoke and Bone. Not very far into this one, but so far I am enjoying it, having a good time there. Only like maybe 10% into it, give or take. I was planning on doing a lot more reading this week, but honestly, I have been binge watching the entire newest season of Queer Eye, and I've been having a lot of fun. I finished it last night though, so I think tonight will just be reading basically. This season of Queer Eye was so good though. Like, they have a new member, what's his name, Jeremiah, I think, and he's so cute. Oh, I love him. He's so wholesome and he cries at the drop of a hat and it's adorable. I miss Bobby, of course, but I like Jeremiah a lot as well. So it's a good trade-off there. I kind of. Oh, now he's gonna freak out. You done, buddy? Hi, Kylo. I forget what I was saying now. I have to go and get ready, so I'm gonna go and do all that. I have to make some breakfast, so I have to get Kylo his breakfast still. That's why he's freaking out so bad. Yeah, wish me luck for this appointment. I hope it's not too painful. We'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed, because I really don't want surgery. I really, 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 really don't want that. So hopefully this will be the solution. Best lighting, but whatever, it'll do. Hi, I was just editing this video and realized that I forgot to actually update again after, what, I think it was Friday, I forgot about this video, my bad. So yeah, how did the rest of my week go? Saturday, I came home from my friend's house very briefly. I got home at noon and then had to leave for work by 1 and didn't get home until 10:30 at night. So, bit of a long day, but that's all right. Tony was very upset that I came home for an hour and then immediately left for work again. He was very mad at me. Speaking of Tony, he's chilling here with me. Hi, buddy. But yeah, the rest of dog sitting went very well. Had a good time there. I was very happy to be back in my own bed on Saturday night. Oh man, I missed my bed so much. I love dogs, but I will never in my life own one because they're so high maintenance, and I don't have the energy to do that every single day for like 10 to 15 years. That's a lot of work and I don't want that. I love cats. They are an appropriate amount of effort that works for me and my lifestyle. But dogs are a lot, but I love them so much. So I'm glad that I have friends who have dogs, so I can go dog sit for them once in a while. This is a great arrangement for me. The osteopath appointment went very well. It was, in fact, very painful. And she has confirmed that my body is fucked up. She was like poking and prodding at every single part of my body, and everywhere that she went, she was like, oh yeah, there's something weird happening here, over and over again. And I'm like, there sure is. My whole body is messed up. But aside from the pain, it went very well. I left feeling pretty good, actually. I've never had my limbs stretched that way. It felt great. So I'm hopeful that this will be a good solution for me. I do have to put an effort at home to make sure that my posture is good, that I'm not like slouched over. I say as I'm sitting in the worst possible posture. Also hilarious. So my spine, reading has ruined my spine. Didn't realize this until right now. Your spine's supposed to be like this, right? So my lower part of my spine goes this way, and my upper spine goes this way. So it's completely twisted, right? I could picture the way that I sit when I'm reading on the couch, and like, I'm not wearing pants, I'm gonna try and keep the blanket on me, but like, when I'm on the couch reading, I normally have my back here, but like, I have my knees going this direction, and I have my body twisted this direction. So I have a pillow right here, and a book. So I'll have, like, I'm completely twisted, and that's now how my spine is. So yeah, I've like completely fucked up my spine because of reading. My bad. So I have to fix that now, and clearly I'm bad at it as I sit here in like the most awkward position. I've got like one leg up, the other leg is down here somewhere. My hips are all fucked. It's fine. I have bad posture, I know this, but my osteopath is going to make me try and correct that. Because I can go see her as often as I want, but if I don't change the rest of my life outside of my appointments, then nothing is gonna get better. That's gonna be a difficult thing to do. My ankle, I didn't get too much feedback on to see if she'd be able to fix it. I think she wants to kind of feel it out for a bit first. She did mess around with it a little bit, and she could tell that it's very jammed up. So hopefully that'll be fine. I have my next appointment tomorrow. And anything else I did? Sunday was fun. Me and my roommate went and got groceries together, and then came home and watched 2 Ice Age movies. Both were hysterical. We had a great time. Continental Drift, I like but don't love. It's just kind of okay. It's probably my least favorite in the series, but it's still pretty good. And then the next one, Collision Course, I hadn't seen before, and that was hysterical. Oh my god, that was so funny. It was so stupid, and oh my god, like the dumbest movie that I've seen in a very long time, and I had a great time watching it. I love Ice Age. I think they're such fun movies. They're silly and a good time. I love kids movies that also have adult humor kind of sprinkled in there for the parents watching it, or for the adults who still like kids movies. Yeah, Ice Age is just one of the best movie franchises out there. I think they're so much fun. So we're having a great time. I think there's what, 2 more movies left? I think there's at least 1, possibly 2. I'm not really sure, but we have at least 1 more to go. So I think we'll do that this weekend. And then reading wise, what did I read afterwards? I think I updated that I finished the 3rd book in the Innkeeper Chronicles series, and then on Friday evening I actually ended up reading the 4th book. What's it called? Hi, Tony. One Fell Sweep? No, I can't think of what it's called, but I'll put a picture up here. I read the 4th book in that series and also had a great time. The 3rd book was still better, but the 4th book was very fun. It follows a different main character that was introduced in the 3rd book, and I very much enjoyed hearing her story. And yeah, it was very fun. I loved the characters, and the plot was great. It's mostly set on a different planet as well, so totally different setting, different characters. And yeah, it was a great time. I gave it a solid 4-star. And then I think that's it. I'm still reading Days of Blood and Starlight and Weird Fishes, and yeah, that's really it. I haven't done too much reading this week, which makes sense. I was, dog watching and did not have time to read a whole lot, so didn't finish very much during this video, but that's all right. Not every week is gonna be the highest reading week, and that is perfectly fine. So I will end this here in that case. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next week, now that we're already halfway through that week. My bad.